Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is Happiness Engineer Jude Rondo coming your way today again to have this interaction, about a very important topic. And I've been looking forward to share this with people. Um, I want us to talk about the first sons. The first sons. A whole lot of people are confused about the position of the first sons and the significance of their roles and responsibilities in family. By the special grace of God, in my own family, I'm the first son. That's why I was able to put these things together from experience and the revelation that God gave to me. Now, first son, according to the Bible, is the first fruit of parents. And every first fruit belongs to God. So, when you are God's property, it will be difficult for you to thrive in life when you don't acknowledge the owner of the property. So I never knew this, for a very long time. I was being a victim for a whole lot of time, and until I came to the knowledge of this great position and privilege. And as soon as I got this knowledge, I plugged myself into it, and the results came immediately. Brothers and sisters, I am telling you this a from the source of experience. Is a fact. Every first son that does not align with God's plan, with God's program, will end up becoming a disgrace or a shame to the family. The devil is interested in first sons, and God is also interested in first sons. And, like I told you, I think I said it sometime in one of my videos that the devil is always interested in the glory of God. Anything that will glorify the name of God, the devil will always want to come around to make a mess of such thing. He knows that glory is God's food. God does not eat eba or rice or any other food, but he eats his glory. So anything that glorifies God is the enemy's target, is the devil's target. So the first sons are very special because if you check in families, if the first son is doing well, it goes down to the siblings. If the first son is doing badly, it affects the siblings. In most families, there are some families that, leadership can start from the bottom. God can pick someone. If the first son does not recognize his position, he can pick someone else to use him to show example to the other ones. But what I'm trying to say is that if you don't key into God's plan and program and design in your family, the first son will suffer a lot because the whole arrows, the whole bullets is first of all targeted at the first son. So you need God's backup as the leader of the family to be able to navigate through those arrows and bullets. And also, you need God's divine wisdom because it's a leadership position. It's not just a place where, because if anything is happening in the family, apart from the father, the next person that stands to take decisions is the first son. So if you're not prudent enough, if you're not wise enough, if you're not patient enough, you will be victimized. And what the devil again does is the devil comes into the family, look for the weakest person, penetrating or penetrate her, then use the person to attack the first son. These are the things first sons need to be very careful about. You need to know this. When that battle comes from the weaker vessel, from the vessel of the enemy to you, you need to be very careful. You need to be calm. You need to be patient. You don't need to be fast about it. You need to be very calm, because there's a way you handle it, you make mistakes. So you need to allow God to guide you through. Because first of all, you need to acknowledge the fact that it's not your brother, it's not that person that is, responsible for those acts. There's a spirit that has possessed him. Once you know that, because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against the spirits and principalities and powers. They are not flesh and blood. So when you leave the enemy and you begin to fight the container, the vessel, the enemy will wound you. But when you understand, you remember when Peter wanted to fight for Jesus, Jesus said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." He wasn't talking to Peter. He was talking to the spirit behind those voices. So these are the things you will expect, first sons. Time will come when everybody in the family will rebel you. They are not the ones doing it. It's part of the journey. Then you need to stand strong. The enemy will use roars, we use storms, we use wilderness, we use all kinds of forces to bring you down, because he knows your position. So you need to stand very strong, very firm. You need to be wise. You need to be very calm. You need to be patient. Especially patience should be your gown. You need to wear patience like a cloth. That one is very, very important, because if you don't have patience, you'll be destroyed. So a whole lot has happened to a lot of first sons, because they're the ones waging war. That's why you see most of the first sons are the last to progress. The other ones will be doing well, because all the bullets, all the arrows are being targeted at the first son. Because you need to bind the strong man in every house before you take over the house. So the first sons are always like warriors that stand to defend the others. So they take the whole bullets, others floggings, others wounds. So you need to be very, very strong and very patient to survive those storms. The moment you acknowledge God, you understand your position, you know your roles and responsibilities, and you have these characteristics: patience, endurance, and resilience. My brother, the family will be so strong. It might look like sometimes it's shaking, but because you are being the pilot, knows what you're doing, you know where you're going, time will come when you settle and you take other people along with you. So every first son needs to know God. Every first son needs to know their responsibilities. Every first son should wear animal skin to take blames, to take criticisms, to take insults, to take humiliations, to take the humanizations. A lot will come to you as bullets and arrows. When those things comes and you stand them, you'll be celebrated. I assure you, this is a message I'm giving to you. I assure you, you'll be celebrated. When time will come when decisions will not be made without you. Time will come when everybody will run to you like a pillar. Time will come when they will see you like the only man that has the capacity to carry them. So you need to be very, very equipped as a first son. Thank you.